People are joining now, and as of once people will join, and I will go live.
Sure, I think you will take a few minutes. So it's better. I mean, if you speak up with the guys, I don't know whether all are from IFA UK or everywhere.
Yeah, most of the people will be from Pakistan, and yes, there will be some international participants as well.
But all are from IFA UK or from any
Uh,
world.
this is open. This is open for
Okay.
everyone. Yeah.
And are we going live on Facebook or YouTube as well, or
Not
just
yet. No, no,
okay?
no. It will. Yeah, it will be a
Okay,
recorded
that's
session
fine.
on.
That's fine.
Yeah. So 59 people have joined so far. 60. So I'm admitting the participants now, and we will
Okay,
take some more minutes, and I will also send a message in the group as well. Okay.
sure.
So assalamu alaikum everyone. I believe you can hear us, and if anyone can confirm in the chat window that my voice is audible to everyone. So we will be starting in few minutes, maybe 1 or 2 more minutes, because we are just waiting some more participants to join, please. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. And I believe most of you will be appearing with my name as Abdul Shakur. So what you can do is you can right click on the three dots, and you can change your name as well. Otherwise, it is fine. Hi, assalamu alaikum to everyone. I believe you can hear us and you can see my screen as well. So if anyone can confirm in the chat window that if you can see my screen, please. All right. Thank you very much. So starting with the name of Almighty Allah, it is Abdul Shakur. I'm Regional Director for Institute of Financial Accountant UK for Pakistan. And I warmly welcome you all in this 1 hour webinar on creating financial analysis dashboard using Power BI. Okay, so let me see that there are some messages in the chat. Chat is disabled. So I'm getting messages in the chat. So I believe chat is enabled. So you can send your message in the question and answer as well. All right. So let's have a brief introduction about Institute of Financial Accountant UK, and then we have Mr. Asif Hafeez with us, and he will be leading the session. So Institute of Financial Accountant UK was founded in 1916, and it is a full member of IFAC, International Federation of Accountants, and IF is also a group member of IP Australia, and being the group IP Australia, IFA UK, and AAT Australia, this is the world largest SME focus group, and now we have more than 49,000 members and students in more than 85 countries. So, as well as the recognition and collaboration is concerned, we have global presence. We are recognized by the IFAC, and in UK we are recognized by HM Treasury. And being in UK, you can have a tax practicing firm in the UK as well. So we have different MOUs and MRAs with different organizations, and there are two designatory letters if you're a member of Institute of Financial Accounting UK and IP Australia, which are AFA and MIPA, and there are two memberships basically, one from IFA UK and another one from Institute of Public Accountants Australia. So as well as the presence is concerned, as I said that we are present in the globe. So in UK and international, we have presence in Europe, Middle East, South Asia, and other countries as well. And yes, we are growing. All right. So what is new in 2022 and 2023 and onward? So as well as Institute of Financial Accountant UK Pakistan is concerned, or Pakistan chapter is concerned, we are developing Institute of Financial Accountant UK presence in Pakistan, and we have growing member number in Pakistan as well. And we are more than happy that the interest of joining Institute of Financial Accountant UK is increasing day by day. And we are trying to build alliances with the universities and professional institutions. And recently, we have introduced our new program with the name of IFA Direct Educational Program, and we are providing value and support to the members. And now we are working on opening a job portal and approved employer program, just like the other professional bodies in Pakistan as well. So we are also providing face-to-face and blended events and conferences in Pakistan. And recently we have organized two conferences, which were the Finance Leaders Conference in Karachi and Lahore. And most probably in the coming months or days, we will be having a session in Islamabad as well. Okay. Then, what is the differentiation and support? So, I have, as well as the Institute of Financial Accountant UK is concerned, we have the in-country representation. We are offering local CPD events along with the international CPD events. We have bi-monthly magazine, and we provide the digital platform for professional development as well. And we have the weekly newsletter as well for our members and students. So, continuous professional development at the CPD is a regulatory requirement for the members of Institute of Financial Accountant UK, and 40 CPD hours are required in a year. So, as well as the CPDs are concerned, we are having a blended approach, and we are offering online and face-to-face CPD sessions as well. So, if you're a member of Institute of Chartered Accountants of Pakistan, ICMA, and PIFA, you can join Institute of Financial Accountant UK. So, if you're a full member of any IFAC member body, not any IFAC member body, basically the bodies for which we have agreed membership route, you can join Institute of Financial Accountant UK without any further paper. And for rest of the bodies, yes, there are certain papers to which needs to be attempt to become the full member. So basically, we have three membership grades. One is the intermediate level of membership or intermediate financial accountant, and another one is associate financial accountant, and third one is the fellow financial accountant. All right. So here, I'm also very pleased to announce that this webinar has been in collaboration, has been organized in collaboration with Pakistan Institute of Public Finance Accountants as well, and I believe we have certain members from PIFA as well. So we warmly welcome to those members. So we are offering, after this webinar, we are offering a full-fledged program on advanced financial analysis in Power BI, which is going to start from October 21 with me and Asif Hafeez. So it is starting from Friday. So being the attendee of this particular session, you can attract a 10% discount on this particular program as well if you're interested to join. Okay. Then we have a certified CFO program which is endorsed by Institute of Financial Accounting UK, and its six batches going to start from October 21 with me Ahmed Farhan. He's a fellow chartered accountant, and Zafar Aziz Usmani and Asif Hafeez again. And Asif Saab will be leading the strategic financial analysis and valuation and financial data storytelling modules. Then we are going to start IFA Diploma in International Financial Reporting Standards with Mia Ahmed Farhan, and he is an international trainer for international financial reporting standards. So, what we will be covering in advanced financial analysis in Power BI, and as per the LinkedIn research, the Power BI or data analysis is the top of the list skill which is required by the professionals in accounting and finance or in any other field as well. So we will be covering that what is business intelligence and why you should learn. And then we will be discussing connecting and transforming data, which is also called Power Query. Then we will be discussing data modeling in Power BI, and we will be having a detailed discussion on DAX. This is the formula language for Power BI. And then we will be learning that how we can create smart dashboard in Power BI desktop, and how to use artificial intelligence visuals and features in Power BI, and how to use time intelligence, and how you can use the Power BI service to publish your report on the website or on your mobile. And then we will also be covering the financial data storytelling as well. Okay. So these are the practical dashboard that we will be preparing. CFO dashboard, dynamic financial statement, creating dynamic financial ratios, budgeting, actual versus budget analysis, what if analysis, working capital, advanced sales analysis, production and inventory, procurement and aging analysis, and then we will also be learning about the sharing of dashboard with higher management as well. Okay. So I have discussed already for the certified CFO program and IFA diploma in international financial reporting standards. So yes, our 32 our 32 badge is going is underway basically of certified financial modeler. So our next batch will start from November for this particular program, and this is also endorsed by Institute of Financial Accounting UK. All right. So without having more time, so let me introduce our today's speaker. It is Mr. Asif Hafeez. He's a fellow member of Institute of Chartered Accountants of Pakistan, and he is a Microsoft certified trainer and FMBA as well. And he's also MCSA from Microsoft for Business Intelligence, and he's financial planning and analyst in a leading organization in Saudi Arabia. And he's a lead trainer for Lexicon as well. Okay. So this is my contact details. If there is anything that you want to discuss, yes, you are more than welcome. You can reach out to me anytime. All right. So over to you, Asif Saab. There are certain questions and I will be answering to your queries as well.
Thank you very much, Abdul Shakur and Lexicon, IFA UK, and thank you everybody who is on the board. So I welcome you all. And today's session is going to be very excited for particularly for those who are new to Power BI. And we will learn why Power BI is necessary for everybody, not only for finance professionals. Instead, it is necessary for everybody. So I'll share my screen and you can write in the chat box if you can see the screen. The program is about creating financial analysis dashboard in Microsoft Power BI. And so what is called in financial modeling, there is lot. I mean, there is lot more take for everybody, regardless of the profession, who is an accountant, professional accountant, or who is the IT guy, admin, sales guy. So there are so many things, and we will discuss why we are using Power BI, because Gartner has issued report, and it has been issuing reports since long, and you can see Microsoft is leading into the market. Here you can see where is Microsoft, then you can see Tableau, ClickView, ClickSense, Google, Zoho, etc. There are so many other intelligence tools, but why we are using Microsoft Power BI? Because it is the top leader into the market. And you know what goes great about Power BI? You will find community serving all over the globe I mean, there's the biggest community in the world in business intelligence. Right. So big data is everywhere. We are hearing this, word big data since 1990s, but the overall arena, the paradigm shift has been changed now, and everybody's talking about the big data. Particularly, you have seen during the COVID, what happened every second. The data was being changed. Oh, how many patients are being infected with corona and so on, how many deaths are there, how many countries, blah 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 blah, etc. So there's huge pile of data, and you have to cope up with the data overflowing on your heads. So you need a business intelligence tool to analyze all those data, although it would be very difficult to analyze the data. I'm just skipping the slide because no need to mention, I mean, how many percentages are there. You can go and review the reports, but these are just for the numbers. Okay, why use
Asif
Power
sir,
BI?
Asif sir,
Yeah, please.
can you give me 1 minute? So, Linda, can you
Sure.
please check that there are some questions that the chat is disabled? So, can you please check from your end?
Yes, we have some questions. Are you able to see?
Yeah. So they are saying that the chat is disabled. So, can you please check, please?
One moment. Yeah, can we try now?
Yes, let me.
Is it fine now?
Just allow me a second, please.
Sure.
Asif sir, I believe you can move on. So, if there are any questions or anything that you want to ask, you can write in the question and answer session, question and answer window instead of the chat window, please.
Right, and one important question, actually, I just gone through before that somebody was asking whether video will be available or not. I believe it will be available. Correct me if I'm wrong, please.
Maybe Linda, can you please confirm that whether it will be available or not?
Yes, yes, it will. The full recording will be available after today.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. Thank you very much, Bushkir and Linda. So we were discussing why we use Power BI. First of all, it is user friendly. If you have worked in Microsoft Excel, it will not take too much time to learn Power BI. It has drag and drop facility. It has some languages as well, like M language and Power Query, DAX language and data modeling. So you will learn these two languages, but you don't need to go hard way to learn those languages. Just overview so that you can understand the context, the table, the designing, the structure of your data in the data modeling and data cleansing. Right. So you can view Power BI report across multiple platforms. And let me give you one insight as well. There are so many people asking the same question. What is the difference between Excel Power Features and Microsoft Power BI? Yeah, the answer is we have all of the 4 features in Microsoft Excel and in Power BI. And these are Power View, Power Map, Power Map, Power Query, and Power Pivot. So all 4 Power features are in Excel, Microsoft Excel, and in Power BI as well. But what Power BI gives you the liberty to share the report, consume the report, and to interact with the audience, through Excel, through Power BI, or through PowerPoint. And it was a recent update that you can interactively communicate or walk through with your management interactively with your reports. So it has drill down functionality, it has artificial intelligence, and there are so many exciting things Microsoft considering to release updates on a monthly basis. So watch on. Yeah, moving forward, these are some Power BI links. So I'll try to share the presentation. These links will be with you. What is Power BI? Power BI desktop, by the way, is free. And if you are going to opt Tableau desktop version is not free, but you can download the Tableau public. So that is for view only. Power BI pricing, yeah, link is there. Power BI e-learning if you want to learn. So these were some links. Knowledge is power, and learn how to use it. And there are two languages, by the way, you need to learn. One is M language and one is the DAX, DAX, data analysis expression. And by the way, M is for data monkey. Okay, so I am already introduced by Mr. Abdul Shakur, but here are some badges. On the right side, you can see these are my few certifications, right? So here I have 3 courses on Udemy. I hold 16,000 plus international students from 151 countries. So these are my 3 courses on Power BI and Microsoft Excel. I have 1 YouTube channel, but I'm not anytime in with full swing. Right, guys, so moving towards the next, these were my certifications when they expire. By the way, these certifications are expired now, no more available, but still you will be available to sit in the exam. PL300, both the exams now are expired. So what you will learn, of course, as I told you, simple methods to analyze data, automate manual reporting. So this is important. If you concentrate on automation part, so this would be very beneficial for you. Either you're working in a manufacturing concern, in oil and gas sector, either you are wrangling, either you're struggling with preparing data analysis and reports with small data or big data, doesn't matter, but you have to go for automation. And here Power Query is your best friend. Yes, and I can see there are so many messages. I believe my team is there. They will be reading your questions, messages, of course, suggestions, and we will try to, filter and try to answer maximum questions. Right, so prerequisites, of course, as I told you, only Microsoft Excel. So what is Power BI? It is the collection of the software services which works together. Now you can see on the screen on the right side. So how Power BI works, you can use the tile features, you can have the biggest visual on the canvas, or you can go with the multiple canvases, multiple visuals on one canvas, right? So this is a little bit about Power BI. So there are some Power BI fundamentals. Imports data using Power Query. So guys, these are the 4 features which I was just telling you about. Mass data management with Power Pivot, visualizing metrics with Power View. This is the report canvas or report view. Power Map, okay, same like report view, but you will see the map as you can see here. Right, guys. In the last, of course, what is important? Sharing and collaborating. Yeah, this is really very much important. What are the building blocks? You need to have data sets, then you will build reports. You go for visualization, and there are some tiles options as well. But this is the online service, not in the Power BI desktop. Today's session is about Power BI desktop only. So here are some sample questions like how much sales or profit margin earned this year? What are the margin compared to previous year? And remember, guys, it has time intelligence feature. If we are referring to previous year data, like in Microsoft Excel, what you do to visualize previous year data, you need to have a formula like index match, VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, or the new formulas introduced recently by Microsoft, maybe. But in Power BI or with the new version of Microsoft Excel, which contains all these power features, time intelligence feature is available. So it would be very beneficial for you. You need to go for one DAX formula, which is called the calculated measure. So measure is equal to formula. So you need to calculate one measure, one formula. It will calculate previous year or the previous quarter. Oh, amazingly, with the help of time intelligence feature. What is the sales trend over 5 years? which product sells fastest, which product gives us the most profit, etc. So these are some sample questions we picked. Whenever you remember one thing, whenever you are going to prepare your dashboard, you need to have some KPIs, some questions, go and prepare the mock work, take a printout or a blank paper you can write there, okay, which visual you want based on your questions. So first you need to write down your questions, then you need to figure out for your KPIs. Oh yeah, these are my KPIs. I need to find EBITDA. Oh, I need to find bottom line or the top line. I want to have the top line, the sales figure, etc. So these are the things. So data connectivity, this is the first step, which is the Power Query. You can connect your data with one single file, with a single file contains tables, with a single file contains tables and sheets, multiple sheets in fact. You can connect with multiple Excel files, you can connect with CSV, you can connect with text files, you can connect with a folder contains multiple Excel files or multiple CSV files, or it may contains different file types. So there are some techniques by using Power Query by which you can filter the required data and prepare the report by pulling the data as per your need. So Power BI course outline, of course, course outline is huge, so we can just skip it. I'm showing you the sample report based on a data. The database contains 5 tables. First table is the dates, and by the way, this is the public data come to the database. So dates, product categories, product subcategories, product, and sales. There are 5 tables, or you can say 5 sheets. These are, if you are saying in Microsoft Excel language, so you will say there are 5 sheets, but all of the sheets are in proper header, with proper headers. So these are the header names like date key, full date label, etc. Okay, so we have 5 tables, means you will be having 5 queries. If anyone have worked previously in Microsoft Access, he knows about the relationships or the data modeling concepts, or how to create the link between the tables. Instead of writing VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, PASTELOOKUP, or index match formulas in Microsoft Excel. That's the old school approach. Now we are shifting, the paradigm shift has been changed. Now we are shifting ourselves and pushing to the next level by optimizing the new tools available. Right, so there are 5 tables, as I told. These are the 5 tables. I'll be having one Microsoft Access file. Pull all of the 5 tables by using Power Query. This is our task for today's webinar. Okay, connect all the tables like you do in Microsoft Excel and VLOOKUP, and see the magic that how easily you can cleanse your data, how easily you can go with all of the maximum features within the few minutes. Build appropriate relationships, and then you can go for measures. We will create measures, as you can see here. These are the key measures, okay? And then we will build a dashboard report, right? So this is a simple report. You can go for different types of report as per your requirement. So we have slicer here, okay? We have this area to show the main KPIs, okay? If I select 2007, 2009, 2008, etc. So your KPIs, your card visuals changes accordingly, right? And here you can see it. You can, by the way, assign any visual based on your slicers, whether it will impact particular slicer or not. This we will learn particularly when we will be preparing these 2 slices, visuals, not slices, right? Okay, so why not to jump, discard, why not to jump to the practical work? Now I have already opened one one Power BI file based on the data. And by the way, data is in this folder. You can see here is the file Contoso dashboard. And this is my report, by the way, if you can see it clearly. Okay. Yes. So we have prepared a report as I was telling you. If I select 2007, it will give me all of the data accordingly. If I select 2008, so you can see on the top, visuals are being changed, total sales, total cost, margin percentage, etc. Margin percentage last year. Actually, if I select my cursor here, you can see margin percentage last year. So each and every visual is being changed, but there are some visuals which we have fixed not to interact with these slices. Okay, so I'm going to keep it as it is so that we can have some references if time doesn't allow us. Okay, right. So I can press Control N. It will open a blank Power BI file. And by the way, if you don't know how to download desktop, that is, by the way, very easy. In fact, I can request our panelist team, they can share the link with you guys. So, or you can simply write in the Google, download Power BI desktop, that's it. So it will give you the link and you can download it very easily. So once I will open a Power BI file, you will see this report, or you can see even these fields as well, like these are the fields, filter. Let me open. Yeah, these three fields you can you may be seeing. So I'm just minimizing which is not required at the moment. So I'll just click here. First, on front, you are seeing the canvas where you will be visualizing your data and preparing the dashboard. You can see here is the data view. So first one is the report view, second is the data view, third one is the model. Here you will prepare report. If I select data, here you can see your data, which you have imported and cleaned your data with the use of Power Query. And the last step is the data modeling. We can minimize, by the way, if these fields are not required. Now we are going to connect our data. And first thing to notice is how you can connect your data. Either you can select to get data from other sources, or you can select Excel, SQL, etc. We know our file is from Access database, so I can select get data and select more. Once I'll select it, you will find there are so many options available. Means there are different types of connecting engines available within Power BI. You can, if you want to connect your data with Microsoft Excel, you need to select Excel engine. If you want to connect with Access database, you need to select Access database. Otherwise, this is not going to work for you. So here we can see, or you can directly go to the databases. So here you can see Oracle database, IBM database, SAP database. There are so many other options. So I'll select Access database and connect. Okay, I'll go a little fast. The detail we will be covering in our, what you can say, the full-fledged program, IFA UK. So I'll select that folder where I have already put my data. Now it will create a connection and will show us there are how many tables, sheets, or queries available. So these are these are called queries, right? So there are queries. If I select dates, now you will see, oh, great. So this is the query. This is the first table. Great. And there is another option, product categories. So there are, oh, great, products. I'm just giving you the example. You can select and you can check this is your data. Great. Product subcategories. Oh, yes, we have data. Sales. Yes, we have data. Great. Yes. So we have 5 tables And as per the my slide, if you remember, there were 5 tables, and all the 5 tables have connections. And what are those connections? We will learn, by the way. So what I need: first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So all of the 5 tables I have selected. I can simply select load to load data into Power BI, but I need some transformation steps. So I'll select transform option, because I need some cleansing data. I don't want my data as it is in Power BI. Right, guys, so go one by one. From dates, I'll start from dates. Other than dates, I don't need anything, right? Or I can select first and second, first and the 2 columns, and right click, remove all other columns. I don't want any other column, right? I want to keep it as simple as it can be. So here I will tell this column to be shown as dates only instead of full date. Okay, so dates, date key. By the way, I can change name as well. So this is the dates table. I can change to date. If you want, you can keep it as it is. And guys, remember, this is the virtual tables. It will not impact your source data. What is your source data? Your source data is Microsoft Access. So that data will not change, right? Okay, now moving towards the second sheet. So I can see here the product name and categories description are all same, so I can remove it. I don't want labels. Oh, I cannot remove product category key, because these are the unique ID which will be available in your product column. If I go back to product, so there are unique product keys available, right? So carefully select from here. Okay, so what I can do, I can give it a short name, P category. So I can P subcategory. Okay. P subcategory. Subcategories, okay, and sales, fine. Okay, so here it is fine. What I can mention, because once you will pull data into Power BI, the big name don't going to work. So P category name. So here also what I will do, P category key. Okay, that's fine. So that's product key. I think that's fine. And then product name and product description. Okay, for the purpose, I am adding both of the column. Otherwise, I really don't need, because there is an artificial intelligence feature. So there is one requirement. That's why. Okay, product subcategory key. So I can simply product sub category key. Okay. Brand name, that's fine. Unit cost, unit price, I don't need, because unit price and sales are already available in our sales data. Okay, brand name, okay, fine. Okay, yeah, class. Okay, fine. Now I am moving product subcategory key. So here I can mention product. Product sub category key. Okay, you can, by the way, it's not necessary that you will put dash or I mean spaces or something. It's up to you. Product category labels. Okay. So I will name it little bit different. Product, okay, subcategory label. Okay. Then product subcategory name. By the way, you can copy paste as per your requirement. So category name, product category description, P. I just changed product sub category descriptions. So remain as this. I think that's fine. Just change product category key. Product category key. Okay, fine. Now go to last table sales and do all of the necessary cleansing steps. So first one I notice is the date, so I'll change the date. So this is the concept. 80 to 90% you have to be very cautious to give it a proper cleansing techniques. Otherwise it will not trigger for you to create flamboyant style the dashboards or the reports, right? Store key, I think store key is not required, but we will, yeah, store key is not required. It is extra. I can remove it. Product key is there. Yes, return amount. I don't need return amount. Sorry, I think it just hang on. Okay. Okay, we can do one more thing, close and apply, and we can come back. By the way, yeah, because it was just hang. So it, whenever it happens, I just do this technique, close and apply and go back to Power Query. Then it will start working and hopefully it will do. Meanwhile, all of your questions we will try to answer, but if you have any question, you can simply tell them, our team, right? Okay. So how you can go back here is under the query, I will select transform and query. Sales, I think, yeah, return amount, I don't need, so I can remove. Total cost, instead of total cost, I can mention cost. Sales amount, I can mention sales, because I'll be preparing some measures that is using the DAX. So we require those. Now it is okay to send anything into your table. So I'll select here and pull data. Now see, once data cleansing is done and you are okay with your relevant data, it will take, believe me, 5 minutes to create a simple dashboard report. And I will go instantly, like, see what will happen. So here you can see, if I select sales, before that, I need to go back to data view and will tell you, will show you there are some data. It will show the cleansing data, not all of the data, right? So this is good about Power BI. Now here, if I select, okay, here to show all of the tables, the lines, if it appears, we need to delete it because they are the connecting lines. We can simply delete. Okay, we know our main table is sales table. Okay, main table is sales table. Now we have, some relationship in our mind. So we'll try to create some relationship and let me select it. Okay, now that's fine. Calendar year label and date. So date, if I drag the date over the date key, so it will create a connection because it is the primary key. So you need to learn what is the primary key. Time doesn't allow me, otherwise I will explain you. Okay, so here you can see the product key, product category key, and where is the product key? So product key is there. If I go back here and bring product here, so I can create a connection between product key and product key. Once it connection is created, okay, so I can see, yeah, that's connection is fine. Okay, that's relationship is fine. Great. Now we can create product subcategory key, and here product subcategory key. Okay, so here it is. If I drag this relationship here, now you will see. Okay, I will go for, there are some star schema approaches. What are these types of relationships? So you will learn on Google, or you will find elsewhere some articles. So those, I mean, you need to learn it. What are these? So I'm going with the technique of snowflake approach. So here it is, the snowflake approach, product category key, product category or product category key, right? So we have successfully created what you can say the relationship between all of the 5 tables. Now these 4 tables are the filter tables, right? And there is one main table that is called the fact table, which is the sales table. If I go back to my canvas and will tell you how we can interact between the what you can say the between all of the 5 tables. If I select data from sales, now I can select the data brand name wise. So this is great. I want this visual, so I'll select this visual, right? So here we have focus mode. If I select focus mode, now it will tell you, we have already created a visual. See how easily we created a visual. So it takes you no time. So once you created a visual, adjust it as per your need and select copy paste. Control CV will work, of course. Okay, so here instead of brand name, now I can remove brand name. I can go with product categories, product category name or subcategory name. We can select, so it happened to be under the legend. We can drag it on the y-axis. So it has created a visual. So select this visual and we can select now the product category name instead of there. So we can drag directly. So this is same drag and drop option which we have already available in Microsoft Excel. So create. And now I'm going to create another visual, which is the simple visual pie chart. Pie chart is there. So we need sales data between the years. See, this was the time intelligence feature which I was trying to tell you. Now, if I select this arrow key, date hierarchy is created automatically. So this is one of the feature of the time intelligence. Right here, I don't need, this visual legend. So I need data to show all of the table, all levels detail this way. Okay, so great. Now Control CV. Now I want another visual for quarters instead of years. So we can put quarters, right? Great. And now I want another visual. If I select, sorry, dates, and I select sales, and this time I select line chart. And here, see what will happen if I select this down arrow key and select the continuous date continuous. This is called the date continuous. So all of the visuals are done instantly, right? So you can rearrange your visual. Now see how quickly we have created these visual, and there are some card visual, like this is card visual. I will prepare one dash and will show you while there are other dashes. So here is the new measure, DAX measure. Okay, I'll create one DAX measure. Total sales is equal to sum. So sum I want with sales amount. Sales. I think I need to drag it down. sales. Yeah, here. As soon as I select it, so it has created a calculation. Now I will tell you what is the difference between these calculations. I'm going to create another visual, cost visual. Okay. Total cost is equal to sum. This time I will pick cost instead of sales. So here I can pick cost. Once you created these two visuals, now you can go and create margin and margin percentage. So it would be very easy. So here, what is the short formula of margin, calculating margin? Very simple. Total sales. So here, if you see this calculator sign, these are the measures. Total cost. So if I remove cost from sales, it will give us the margin. And how you can calculate margin percentage? By the way, you can use divide formula, or I will go, by the way, with the, sorry, not quick measure. I will go with the simple formula instead of using divide function. Margin percentage is equal to, so this is the margin percentage, margin divided by total sales. Okay, so this way we have created some measures. Okay, and these are the card visuals. Here I can select margin percentage. Oh, great. Only thing, you need to select this visual and change the formatting. So I'm going to change the formatting from decimal to percentages, and I don't want 2 decimal, I want only 1%. So this is margin percentage. If I create another visual, so Control C V, I create another. So for example, here I want sales, so you can simply drag sales over margin. For here, if you want cost, you can simply drag cost over margin. So this way we have total sales, total cost, and margin percentage. That's great. So see how easy you can create visuals, how easily you can create some margins. Now I'm instantly shifting to another model which I have already created. So this has been created with the help of same features. I'm just giving you example. I have created one slicer. If I select 2007, it will give us the answers automatically. If I select any visual, you can go back here. If you don't want, you can remove percentage, by the way, and you can select I think margin and margin percentage. Yeah, margin percentage is also already there. So as soon as I'll select it, it will change I mean the shape of your visual as per your requirement, right guys? So I know, I mean, there are so many questions, but time doesn't allow us to go deep dive into it. But important to note is how easily we are going to create our dashboard report in Power BI. If you are, I mean, using Microsoft Excel, okay, that's fine, but such kind of visuals you will not be able to utilize in Microsoft Excel. So there's another visual. Now you can see if I want to see the margin was distributed among the brand name, then year wise, and then product category. If I go here and select 2007, it will show us the data this way. 26 million is distributed between margin name and brand name and years and product category, etc. If I remove year, now see what will happen. Okay, if I select 2007, it will show us 2007 denominations, and accordingly for 2008 and 9. If I select AdventureWorks, it will tell you, oh, great. So this is 2009. 70 million is distributed, 9 million with AdventureWorks, 9 million is distributed among these 3 years, and 2009 showing 3.3 million is again distributed with the help of computers and TV audio. So this is the visual of called the tree map, and it is available here by inserting. These are the AI visuals decomposition tree, by the way. So this is the decomposition tree. There are some other features as well, powerful features. In fact, if I say right click, and if tell you that you can go for analyze, and maybe it will give us some insights. Sometimes if your data is not as per the requirement, it won't give you. So see what happened, I just right click on the bar, and it is giving you some more insights. And with these statements, if I select the other part, also the phone company, it will give you such kinds of charts and information. Oh, great. So that these are some great features. Okay, if I select here and select the summarize, now see what will happen. Here, it will summarize a storytelling information for you. Oh, that's great. Now you can see at 7.8 million camcorders had the highest total sales. Guys, this is super amazing. Here I must take pause because we need to have some questions and answer session. So that's all from my side. All the details we covered in our detailed video courses, which I think Abdul Shakur will explain. So thank you guys. Abdul Shakur, you can take the floor charge.
All right, thank you very much, Sasab, for explaining in such a nice way. So if there is any question or query by any participant, you can ask. By the way, we will not be able to answer much queries practically, for example, due to the time constraint only. So if you have any question that you think that we can ask, that we can answer practically, so yes, we are more than happy to answer. How are measures different from calculated fields? Yeah, this is up to you, Asif sir. Calculated field, I believe it is, he's talking from pivot table.
Let me answer. Calculated fields, these are more like same as the calculated field in Microsoft Excel, but there are two things if you remember. There are calculated columns in Power BI, and there are calculated measures. So always try to use calculated measure, because calculated column will be used only in that table, but calculated measure can be used within all of the tables.
Yeah. Any other question, please, by any participant? Okay, let me check that. What is the difference between DAX and formulas?
Both are same, by the way. DAX is the name, data analysis expressions. How you can write formula, that's it. By the way, DAX is also the formula.
Okay, so basically these are two different languages in Excel and Power BI. Please, if you can share relevant material and exercise. Okay, anyone else, please? If there is any other question by any participant, please just do let us know, please. Is there anything that you want to ask, please? DAX and M language is different.
One thing. DAX, guys, is used after you prepare the relationship, and it is prepared in Power BI, not in Power Query. So there are 4 packs, as I told you. M language you go and prepare in Power Query to clean your data. But DAX is to optimize your formulas.
Yeah, there is another question. How is information different from data? I believe I have answered this question already. So is there any Power BI learning tool available? Can we use program language? No questions, sir. Please tell us. How can we learn Power BI? Tell us source.
Okay, I can tell one thing. There are so many free courses available on Udemy all over there are so many other sources as well, but I'm saying Udemy because I have courses there. If you write and find Power BI free courses, you will find Power BI courses below $10, $20. So if you find even with my name, the top rated Power BI courses, you will find on, I think, on 3rd page. My course is also there. So there are so many trainers available which are offering free or cheap price.
All right, so I believe it is 9 p.m. over here in Pakistan, and thank you very much everyone for joining us today. And thank you, Asif sir, for your excellent presentation and session. Thank you, Linda, for
My
your
pleasure.
background support. Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.